The revelations are sort of coming thick and fast at the moment. And I think it's useful to start with the detective, Mark William Thomas, who was one of the people involved in the Savile case. And he said, the license fee payers have a right to know the name of this star who is being taken off air and who was involved in an exchange where he's sitting in his boxer shorts, presumably without a tie, and then also apparently getting angry and saying that he's told this youth not to call him at his number, and all this quite recently, it seems. So this is an ongoing problem, and it's made so much worse by the fact that after the mother had contacted the BBC, this man was present at a high-ranking BBC party, presumably without a sort of care in the world. He thinks he's above discipline and beyond censure. He's now been suspended, and he's been on some sort of six-figure salary and extraordinary sums paid for somebody to sit and well, I was going to say what he does, but I don't suppose I should. But for somebody to sit in his boxer shorts and collect photographs. The Surrey police officer said the BBC has already had a month to look into this, and they should have concluded their investigation by now and named the individual in question, but they don't seem to have done anything. Mark Williams Thomas said it's all about openness and transparency, but the BBC has a track record of carrying out fatally flawed investigations. They need to get this investigated. It's obligatory now that they go through proper due process to get this sorted as soon as possible. The problem with this sort of predatory behaviour is that it's always to do with rules. It's always to do with control, and it doesn't surprise me at all to hear a story about this man getting angry because the youth had disobeyed the time frame. Was calling him at the wrong time. It's always about control, and that's what's so difficult and so abusive. That people are given so much power, and there is no guidance, there's no support, there's no supervision of that power. So often that power resides with producers, but it also resides with these star performers. And the BBC has got a history of failing in this particular issue. It's allowed people to get away with appalling behaviour in the past, and it should have been mindful of that. Mr. Williams Thomas says this man should have been suspended pending an investigation. If this had happened, he would never have been able to attend the ceremony. It's the same failed process as Savile yet again. It's very difficult not to draw that conclusion, isn't it?